Hi, everyone, and welcome to lesson 4 of our financial literacy class, Wants versus Needs, Making Money Choices. Before we begin, I want to say thank you to everyone for doing such a great job on lesson 3, the vocabulary words. You did a great job learning them and using them in the evaluation afterwards. So keep up the good work. Today, we're going to focus on wants and needs and how we make choices on how we spend our money. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is define what needs and wants are. So, a need is something that you must have in order to live a safe and healthy life. Some examples of needs are food, shelter, water, clothes, and medicine. A want is something that you and your family spends money on and enjoys, but which you do not need. Some examples of wants are cable television, video games, toys, tickets, and sporting or entertainment event tickets. So, when we talk about examples of needs, shelter, we need a place to live. We need a place that will keep us out of the elements, the rain, the snow, the heat of summer, the cold of winter. Our bodies need food to live. We need to have nourishment in order to grow and continue to live. Clothing. Our bodies need clothing in order to protect our bodies. We need shoes on our feet to protect our feet from cuts and scrapes and sores from not wearing shoes. So we need those things. We need medicine and medical care. No matter how hard we try, we always need some type of medicine, maybe a vaccine or something from the care of a doctor. Things that we need in the house or in our shelter are utilities. We need running water. We need heat, gas, electric, telephone in that house. We need running water for several reasons. One is because we need water to drink. We need to nourish our bodies since our bodies are mostly made of water. But we also need running water for other reasons like sanitation. We need to have a system of getting rid of waste and cleaning. We need heat to heat the shelter in order to keep it a temperature that is good for our bodies. And that heat could come from gas or electric. Sometimes you have a combination of those in a house. Telephone, you need basic communications. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, but you do need to be able to communicate with other people. Electric also has lights. You need to be able to see and navigate in your house so you don't get hurt moving around. And you need transportation. Transportation can be a car, it can be public transportation as well. You might take a bus and use that for your transportation. There are different types of transportation depending on where you're going. For example, if you're a student that comes to school, you'll be using possibly a school bus. You'll get on the school bus and take the bus to school. Other people get taken to school in cars. So there are some needs that we need. Wants are things that are above and beyond the basics. So when you're talking about shelter, everyone needs a shelter or a place to be able to live. But the extent of that shelter, how fancy it is, how much room you have, how many amenities you have in that house, like maybe a built-in swimming pool or something like that. Those are things that are more wants than needs. The shelter itself is a need, it's basic. But then we add things to it, like maybe extra rooms, or like I said, a built-in swimming pool, or a sauna, things like that that make it more fun to live in, but are not necessarily needed to live. We need good food that is nourishing for our body, but we don't need necessarily to have gourmet food, the most expensive food, the highest line of things. And going out to dinner, fine dining, that's not a necessity, but it's a want. It's something that you want to do because you enjoy it, but it's not something you need to live. And clothing, basic clothing is fine. Designer clothing is something that you may want. You may want some of the higher end clothing that is fancier or maybe more current that your friends have. But clothing basics is the need. but the higher level is the want. Transportation. Again, a car might be necessary to go back and forth to work, to get places wherever you live. Maybe you live in a place where public transportation isn't a possibility, so you need that car to get to work, to school, or wherever you have to go. You can have a basic car, or you can have something that's fancy, like a sports car, a big pickup truck, something like that, that are very, very expensive. Those are wants. So sometimes you have to think about what it is, the item itself, and whether it's a need or a want, and the level makes it whether it's a pure need or something that's going above that to a want. Now, when we go to the store, see the store here, we have to buy things that we need. But what do you need to buy? One of the best ideas whenever you go shopping, and it doesn't matter what you're going shopping for, whether it's food, clothing, cars, you should make a list. Making a list of what you need helps you keep focus on what it is that you're doing. Many times, and stores advertise to do this purposely, is that you go into a store and you see something that's really appealing. It looks so cool, the display. Oh, and you just have to have it. And you pick it up, and it's called an impulse buy. What it is trying to catch you into buying something that you don't really need, but they're going to sell it to you to make money, and you're going to want it. It's appealing to that people want things all the time. So if you have a list and you stick to your list, you're much more likely to keep within your budget because you're buying what you really need instead of what is impulsive and you just buy it off the cuff. The second thing is check prices for best deals. Sometimes you see something and it's the biggest one. It must be a good deal. But you have to really look at what you're buying. So if you're looking at 2 packages of, say, potato chips, look at the brands, then look at the size of it. Compare the weight of the product to the price and figure out what it is per unit. So if it's a bag of potato chips and one bag is 7 ounces and the other one is 14 ounces, what you have to do is make a mathematical calculation and figure out how much it is for just 1 ounce of each of the packages. The one that has the lower per ounce price is the one that's probably the better deal. So you really need to do some math and consider before you actually choose the item you're going to buy so that you get the best deals. That is keeping track of your money and trying to stay within a budget. Choose carefully. Again, do you need a brand name or will a store brand be okay? Many times the store brands are just as good as others. You have to choose carefully. You have to decide, is it the brand that you need or is it the item you need? The price difference is going to be significant. So you need to make sure that when you are buying items, that you're looking at the item, the cost, and the quality. So you might say, well, I've always bought the brand name of these potato chips, but the store has a brand too. I'm going to try these this time. Maybe they taste just as good, and maybe I could save some money on that. Maybe it's the better deal. And again, don't be fooled by advertising. Advertisers want you to buy their product. That's exactly why they're advertising. That doesn't mean that just because they have the best commercial that they are really going to deliver on what they say they're doing. You have to try it and make sure that it is what you want and it's going to fulfill the need that you have. Otherwise, it's a waste of money. These are some basic ideas that will help you make good choices when you're spending your money. We're going to get into having a certain amount of money and how you decide to buy what is going to fit into that budget. But right now, we just want to get some feeling for how do you decide what it is that you need to buy. So next time you go into a store, Try to use these tips. Figure out which one is the better price, which one is going to give you what you need, and make sure you have that list. It'll help you in the long run. So until the next lesson, I hope you have a great week. And now you'll be going to the classwork tab of your Google Classroom. Click on Lesson 4 Review and Attendance and complete the Google form and turn it in. Have a great week and see you next time.